Hello, all. Man, things like this just frustrate me. And I'm explaining to you why. Also, I've been going through my Facebook list and I'm cleaning it up it was really weird back in October, and I can't remember if it was before I started videos or right before I started videos, but all of a sudden, like overnight, I gained thousands of followers. It was bizarre. I was like, what the heck? What's happening here? What's happening here? You know? And now I realize that they did that to set me up, thinking I was going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be famous. Oh my gosh, I'm going to blow up overnight. Oh my gosh. Because they thought that that's what I would do. And here we are. That one didn't work, you know? Duh. And I see that. I see that now. I put that piece of the puzzle together. Thank you for that. Cheers. When you're not somebody chasing fame or clout, your follower count doesn't matter to you. So there's that portion of it. Sorry. So anyways, there's a lot of peeping Toms on my pages that just make no sense. So, and then there's a lot of people in my past that are on there that, well, it's time to just cut ties. Go our separate ways. I wish you well. I'm going to go this way. You can go that way. I love you. Sending love and light and forgiveness, and we can just go on about our merry way. So there's that part of it. And you have to get to a place in your life like that too. People can decide that they're changing their life up, and there's people that can come with them, and there's people that don't. And God really shows you that. He shows you that through your trials and your tribulations of those that stand with you and those that don't. And well, in my little world that I live in now, it's me and God. Me, God, and Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and Source, and the Divine. And this is how we're moving. But I was just looking over my paperwork for entertainment purposes only. From FOIA and the EEOC, received from aggrieved person. Really? Thanks for that. Aggrieved. You know, that's such a strong word and such a lack of accountability. That's deflection. That is deflection. No doubt. Boom. Right there. So I'm going to unpack my FOIA and my EEOC experience. My experience for entertainment purposes only. I filed a civil rights complaint with EEOC, but they labeled it employment only. Pass the buck, huh? It's easy to do. They ignored digital stalking, whistleblower retaliation, and threats to my child. FOA requested denied urgent status despite documented safety threats. They told me I didn't meet the compelling need for expedited access, even while I'm fighting systematic retaliation and my records are disappearing. Not good enough though. No. I'm an aggrieved person, so we must just keep moving forward. No audio, no full record, no accountability. I hands down heard multiple voices on that recording, and shame on you guys for lying. Shame on you. I pray for you. I pray for your families. I pray for the fact that you are working inside of our government. You have the ability to make government documents and lie on them. I pray for that. EEOC confirmed no recording of my intake interview exists, and what they uploaded doesn't reflect the full context of what was shared. My case was closed with generic intake summary, not real investigation. They wrote off as untimely and not covered despite ongoing harm tied directly to my disclosures and my things getting FMLA violations. I reported RICO level retaliation, surveillance, and digital erasure. I referenced medical sabotage, digital interference, and community level intimidation, yet none of that was reviewed by the federal level. My TikToks were banned after sharing my story publicly. While agencies dismissed my complaint, I was silenced online for daring to speak up. Instead of protection, I've been gaslit. EOC notes claim I ended the call after being reminded they can't help, but I never got help to begin with. Just a paper trail of dismissal. I think it's funny that after they said they can't help, like immediately when I started the conversation, I could tell in the tone of her voice that she was going into it with projection and deflection. Like I could just tell in the tone. And sure enough, as soon as I heard multiple voices, man, that right there, you can't do people like that. It's just not right. If you say what you say is happening to you, man, the world knows what's happening to me. Hello? But let's just keep pretending it's not. Freaking bonkers. But God, you know? Seriously. Why do you think God and Jesus are here? Because of this. This isn't just mishandled paperwork, it's systematic failure. I filed a Rule 27 petition in the federal court. I'm working on, that's what I'm going to work on today and the next. Anyways, I provided documentation and testimony, and I did everything right and still got shut down. In every avenue, I'm getting shut down. But I must be more positive, you know? And I am positive, but I will advocate. I will spread awareness for myself and for others, whether you like it or not. I'm sorry. You don't have to watch me. You do not. Take a walk in my shoes and then tell me how you would respond. Give me a buzz and let me know. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for everything that I've been through. I'm grateful for it, very much so. I'm extremely blessed. But it's got to stop. This stuff's got to stop. It's the only way for change. It's the only way for my son to have a different world set up in front of him. And I'm going to do everything I can to change it in the mechanisms that I can change it while my time here on earth is here. I'm not going to just roll over. This isn't just my fight. It happens when federal systems protect institutions, not people. When your story gets erased and the truth gets redacted. I hate that part, you know? It's so frustrating. People, you know? You gotta ask yourself, am I doing things that I would want done to my family, my child, my loved ones? Everything you do throughout your day, this is what helps me. I ask myself, is this how I would want my son treated? Then I ain't gonna treat somebody that way. Whether it's in my work atmosphere, it's in my personal atmosphere, it's in my friendship atmosphere, it doesn't matter. I ask myself that with everything I do. And I really try hard to think before I speak. That's something that I've had to work very closely with God in Source and the Most High, because I wasn't always good at that. And now I try to think before I speak. I observe. I look around. I take things in. And honestly, a lot of the times now that and I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect. But a lot of the times when I do that, I don't even end up having anything to say because it just ends up not being worth saying something. You just let things play out in front of your face, even though you know what's happening. You're just like, it's not even worth my energy. It's not even worth my energy. So I don't know. I don't know if this video will help anybody, but for me personally, for entertainment purposes only, take away with what resonates. You know, again, I'm extremely blessed, but I think that the world needs to understand that it's okay to advocate for yourself. It's okay to know your worth and know your value and stand on that. You deserve that. And I'm here for it. I'll stand with you. Give me a buzz. I'll hold the line with you. I'll march my happy butt in there with you. You need something done at work? You need a voice? Give me a call. I got you, boo-boo. I got you. If you need help advocating for yourself, I'm your number one girl. I'll make a video. If you want me to talk about something, somebody's mistreating you, whether it's work, personal, and you don't, I'll keep your name